Today we will look at this 9-ball situation and analyze the cue ball behavior with different spin on the cue ball. Alright, in this situation we want to make the 7-ball into the side pocket and come around 3 rails to have the 8-ball into this corner pocket, and you have to figure out by yourself now which spin you would add to the cue ball. Pause the video, think about it yourself, and then we continue with the lesson. And this looks very natural, but what we have to accomplish is, if you look at the straight line on the 8-ball, which is right about here, we don't want to be on this side, because this side means that we're going into the 9, towards the 9. This means we maybe have to go this path, come around towards here and have a lot of cue ball movement. Whereas if you're straight, we can just play a stop shot. Even here, just play a stop shot or go into the rail and out, which is a lot easier. So it's the tiny things that matter here. So first of all, I'm going to play this shot without any spin on the cue ball, and we will analyze what happens with the cue ball. And as you can obviously see, we have the problem that the cue ball is a very long time not on the straight line. So the further away we get, of course, the straighter it is. But here, for example, I could stop by cheating the pocket. So yes, here it worked, but we were a bit too far away and we had to cheat the pocket, so this is a bit dangerous because we can easily miss that way. Now we're setting the whole thing up again, and then I'm going to show you what a tiny amount of spin, and it's really just a tiny bit, changes for the cue ball behavior on this 3-ball shot. And I know this is not an easy shot to make, that's why we don't use a ton of right hand spin, just a tiny bit. And then you can compare what happens with the cue ball now. Did you see the difference? How close the cue ball passed the 8-ball this time? And now we basically have the same shot, but instead of here, we're very close to the 8-ball, and this makes things much easier. So as you can see, this tiny amount of spin, and it's just a hair, as you saw from the cue ball's position, made a lot of difference. And to make it complete, I'm also playing the shot with outside spin here. But with the outside spin, you see that the cue ball is even further away from the straight line now. So we have to play this difficult draw shot here. And this causes us to also land more difficult on the 9 again. So the shot on the 7-ball might get easier with that outside spin, that's true, but it will also make it tougher for us afterwards. Let's summarize it and compare every shot. This was the line of the cue ball without any spin. This was the line with outside spin. And this was the line with the tiny amount of inside spin. If you want to watch another video where we have a total of 4 completely different shots to get from the 6-ball towards this position on the 7-ball, check out my latest video. The link is in the video description or on the top right of your screen. Alright guys, thanks for watching. Consider to leave a thumbs up, comment and share it with your friends. Thank you goes out to my sponsors, to my patrons and to everyone who's supporting me. And of course, as always, see you at the next lesson. Take care.